true.
And it's really very hard to compete with it when it's on form, which it was last weekend.
Yeah.
But no, it was. All those things you mentioned were happening. I don't believe there's ever been any rioting, because it's a very well-organised and enjoyable festival, and rioting wouldn't be enjoyable.
Well, you know, rock rioting. Not necessarily joy, a riot of joy.
Pushing, you mean?
And happiness.
Some shoving.
Yeah, and anarchic behaviour.
Well, there was a bit, but it was respectful, because it's it's a respectful liberal crowd there. And it's just fun. Yes, there was a great deal of sex and drug taking and minor violence. And yes, I did get involved with a great deal of that. But mainly it's about the music, Joe. The music,
Okay.
the music. And for me, it was all about seeing Spoon, my favourite band, who were amazing. They were fantastic, on fire, on form. To be honest, I didn't know any of the rest of the bands. I knew about Slint, but their music is like soundtrack music for horror films, basically. Very slow horror films, where nothing really happens. And they were pretty good, though, I have to say. The rest of it was all like Deer Hoof and Polar Goldie Cats, Need New Body, Fawn Fables. They were quite good, Fawn Fables. I'm not making any of these up, these are real bands.
Wow.
Mighty Flashlight, The Red Nails. You see, someone out there is probably thinking, yeah, why, don't you know about them? They're wicked, you idiot. You shouldn't be hosting a radio programme. You should be digging ditches, you dick. But, what can I tell you? I've never heard of any of these people. The Naysayer? Anyway, they were very good, and I had a great time.
Good. Shall we play something by someone we have heard of?
Okay, this is the Psychedelic Furs, and I was at another gig the other day. I go a lot of gigs, yeah. And Robin Hitchcock was playing, and he did a cover of this song, which is from an album that was really big when we were at school. Do you remember the Psychedelic Furs, Mirror Moves?
Yeah.
Did you ever get that album?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I only really heard of the Psychedelic Furs when they were on the Breakfast Club.
Man, you had that album, you lunatic. It was in your collection.
Really?
Yeah,
I was
remember.
just posing.
I know you were posing.
Let's hear it.
Well, I don't know why you would pose with this. Check out the cheesy production on this bit. It's a lovely song. Psychedelic Furs, Ghost in You. That's the Killers, with All These Things That I've Done. And that's taken from their album Hot Fuss, which is one of those albums that you should just have. Although, if you don't buy it, they'll release every single thing on it as a single at some stage, so you could buy it that way and assemble it from the singles.
Don't forget, we've got a Nintendo DS and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PlayStation games to give away today. We'll be doing that for our text competition, but first of all, we're going to play Crap Commentary Corner. It's time to call in. You could win something amazing. Let us begin. Can you guess which film we're playing by hearing what they're saying? Crap Commentary Corner. So, of course, this is the competition where you have to guess what movie this commentary is taken from and who's commentating. So this time it's two voices, an actor and the director. Should be quite easy if you've seen the film. This was a very difficult crap commentary to put together because I had to lift a great deal of swearing out of it. An incredible amount of swearing. I think the most swearing I've ever come across in any film and any commentary ever combined. But I'm saying too much. So remember the numbers 0871 222 1049. What do we get? What's the prize for this? The Keane tickets. Two pairs of tickets to see Keane at the Islington Academy at the next exclusive XFM live session with Jameson Irish Whiskey on Tuesday the 8th of March. So if you can guess who this is commentating on what film, call 0871 222 1049. Here's the first clip.
Gets hold of that, look. Bang on. Banging. Slag. Just love it, though, look. What a film, look at it, look. Look, wallop. Here we go. Crash. What, right in that. I love this, look. Look at this, look. It's me, look. Love it, I love it, look. Bowling about, right, giving it a big and look at the swagger on it, look at the swagger. This is bang on this, tingles and everything. I'm the man, look with the thing and all, look. I love all this, look. Gets hold of that, bosh. Gets hold of that, crash.
He loves it. Whatever it is, he loves it. I love it. Bish, bash, bosh, wallop.
Is that Vinnie Jones on the Friday Night Project?
It could be, couldn't it? But thank the Lord that hasn't been released on DVD yet. Shall we have one more clip? Don't forget 0871 222 1049 if you want to win this tickets to see Keane. Clip number 2.
Look at that boat, look at him, look.
An old road,
I love it, look. Look at her neck, look.
I know, an old goose.
The old goose neck, look.
Goose neck, he wants to get in her 8-year-old drawers.
What are you doing? Do something funny.
Do something dirty. Like spam and that.
Stickleback.
He's got a good boat, that goat, isn't it?
Go till I
It's
say.
like film noir. Film orange.
Film Orange.
Nice.
Nice to get a reference to Film Orange.
He's got a good boat, that one.
Yeah, that goat's got a good boat.
Got a good boat.
What movie is that, and who is commentating on it? We really need the name of the movie and the two people commentating to win those tickets to Keane. 0871 222 1049.
It's a yachting, some kind of yachting-based film.
Because of the goat on the boat.
Yeah, they were talking about boats.
And goats.
Yeah.
Some film with some sort of goat that sails a boat.
Is it White Squall?
No goats in that. There's boats, but no goats. 0871 222 1049 to win tickets for Keane.
That's the Future Heads with Kate Bush's Hounds of Love. This is Adam and Joe on XFM.
We're playing Crap Commentary Corner. This is the clip that you've had to identify who was speaking in it and what film they were speaking about. Can we hear clip number 2 again, please, Adam?
Number 2 you want?
Yes, please. We've got 2 callers on the line, but if you just tuned in, this is what they're trying to guess.
Look at that boat, look at him,
Oh,
look.
there's an old road,
Look,
road.
look at her neck, look.
I know, the old goose.
The old goose neck, look.
Goose neck, he wants to get in her 80-year-old drawers. What are you doing? Do something, do something funny. Do something dirty. Like swear and that.
Stickleback.
He's got a good boat, that goat, isn't it?
Go till I
It's
say.
like film noir. Film orange.
Orange. Orange. You can't really say orange.
Orange.
So Mel is on the line. Hello, Mel. Hello, Mel. Speak to us, please, Mel.
Actually, Melissa.
Oh, sorry, Melissa. That's very rude of us.
Yeah. Is it the Football Factory and Danny Dyer?
Yes, but you need to have the third person. There were 2 people speaking there. Who's the other person speaking?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Mel. You
Oh,
just leapt
Melissa.
in there as well. There was no kind of foreplay or anything like that, Melissa.
Didn't say hello. You just you shouted at us for getting your voice wrong.
You know?
Screamed the answer.
It was very brutal. Do you mind me saying that?
No, not really.
Because I love you, and, you know, it's just I haven't spoken to you for a while, and suddenly you're just being very distant.
Sorry.
Are you angry, Melissa? Are you in a hurry? Are you busy?
I've just pulled over on the motorway, actually.
Well, there you go. You're in that sort of 70 miles an hour frame of mind, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, and we're expecting you to slow down, so that's wrong. Well, do you want a pair of tickets to see Keane anyway?
That would be lovely.
Should we just tear a bit of one of the tickets off, because she didn't get one of the names? So you'll take a mate, but they won't get in, and they'll be angry with you, and that'll be a small punishment.
You'll have to stand behind at the very back of the venue, and there'll be a really tall person in front of you, so it'll be slightly ruined, but you will get to see the gig.
Is that okay, Melissa?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling.
Thanks
You
for
haven't got
calling,
it
Melissa.
totally right. That's the right film, Football Factory, the right actor, Danny Dyer. So all we need now is Mike, who's on the other line, to complete the holy trinity of
Can I just say,
football violence.
It's an appropriate name, Danny Dyer, because he is Dyer.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Mike, are you on the line?
What kind of support is that? I didn't
Hang
see
on.
that.
Because I've seen Football Factory and I know what the consequences are of crossing anyone involved in it. That's why. Mike, you on the line?
Hi, I'm here, yep.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, yep.
Do you agree with Melissa that that was Football Factory?
Yeah, I think Football Factory, yeah. I've tried to watch it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Not got very far with it, I must admit.
Do you know what I'm saying by distancing myself from Adam's comments about Danny Dyer?
Well, I'm not too sure who Danny Dyer is, really.
He's the lead actor. Oh, Mike, you're going to get bashed up as well. There's going to be some lamping tonight, and I'm not going to be involved.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm sorry about that, yeah. I think I know who the other actor is, though.
Okay, who is it?
Nick Love.
That's correct. I think he's the director, though, Nick Love, isn't he? I think.
Right.
I think Nick Love's the director, Danny Dyer's the lead actor, Football Factory is the film. Congratulations, Mike. You get those tickets to see Keane as well.
Excellent.
That'll be a good gig, courtesy of Jameson Irish Whiskey, the exclusive XFM live session, Tuesday the 8th of March. And yeah, Football Factory. I've never seen a film with more swearing in it in my entire life. And then when you watch the commentary and with the audio of the film under it, there's 3 or 4 layers of swearing going on. Sometimes the world's rudest 4-letter words, 4 of them happening at the same time simultaneously.
Wow.
It was amazing. And you know what? I think one of them slipped through in one of those clips in the background.
I heard the beginning
Yeah.
of one of the F.
I had to work really hard to try and fish them out, but literally everyone is swearing all the time, quietly in the background, in the surround sound channels. It's impossible to get the swearing out of it.
Some people love that kind of thing.
They do.
Is it a swearing classic, though?
I think well, I don't know.
Because to be a swearing classic, it's got to be watchable as well as sweary, surely.
What are other swearing classics? Midnight Run, maybe?
8 Million Ways to Die, is it? Or is
Yeah,
it more than that?
I think it is a swearing classic.
And,
It is a swearing classic. It's got some amazing swearing in it.
and The King of New York is kind of a swearing
Yeah,
classic
with
as
Christopher
well.
Walken, that's very true. So there we go, that's crap commentary competition for this week. Coming up later in the show, you've got a chance to win 8 PS2 games and a brand new Nintendo DS handheld console, which is fantastic, I can tell you. But right now, what's happening?
Oh, it's new music time, Joe.
Hooray!
And this is a band called Do Me Bad Things.
Oh, I hope they do bad things to
Do
me.
me bad things. That's not grammatical, but we will, you know. And the song is called What's Hideous. This is Adam and Joe on XFM.
Wowza. We shouldn't let the record before that slip by uncommented on. What was it called? Do Me Bad Things with What's Hideous.
Yeah,
That
there
was
you go.
bizarre, wasn't it?
It was a very strange record, but it's from the label that gave the world The Darkness, Must Destroy Records, who are a fantastic label. They've got lots of good acts on there. And certainly Do Me Bad Things, that was the weirdest thing I've heard in a while.
It was a sort of combination of Radio 2 easy listening music and rock, wasn't it? As if they'd discovered the two bits of music that hadn't yet been fused together.
Well, it was
very
kind
good
of
reasons.
It was the same sort of thing that Outkast are doing, except whereas Outkast are approaching the whole thing from the hip hop point of view,
Right.
they're approaching it from the rock
Wow.
avenue. That's my little 50p's worth on the subject.
It's good.
Thank you very much.
So, this week's text competition, we've Video Games Awards here. I think 8 different PS2 games, Halo 2, and a Nintendo DS, the new Nintendo Game Boy, with a touchscreen and everything, worth a great deal of money. All those video games and things. Okay, so what are we going to do for the competition? Well, I wondered, Adam and listeners, if you've seen the new trailer for War of the Worlds, the new Spielberg, Tom Hanks film.
Haven't seen it yet, no. Very excited.
It's quite exciting. I was watching it this week online, and it has Tom Cruise and little Dakota Fanning in a car driving away from a flyover that's being flipped up by a big alien. And the chunks of the flyover are spinning through the air, crushing houses, and lorries are coming off the flyover. It's very spectacular. But it struck me that in blockbuster movies these days, there's only one incremental difference in each one, you know, because I thought, well, I've seen trucks flying through the air in Twister. I've seen flyovers being destroyed in Deep Impact. I've seen people driving away from Oblivion in every single film. So what's new? It's basically just a permutation of stuff we've seen before. And in fact, if you think about it, you can just name whole special effects films by their key special effects shots. Like Paris and New York destroyed by meteors would be Armageddon.
Armageddon out of here, yep.
New York destroyed by a tidal wave.
Oh, I don't know.
Deep Impact.
Right.
Houses destroyed by flying cars and cows, Twister. So my question for you listeners is, can you think of a new effect shot that would blow everybody's mind? Something that has never even been approached before. Okay? I had an idea, just to inspire people, and my idea is this. I don't know what the film's called, but what happens in this film is another completely civilized planet, just like the Earth, comes flying towards the Earth, and the two planets collide. Maybe you could call it When Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
But it would be this amazing shot where you'd be looking at this other planet. This shot would take about 15 minutes. It would get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. So it would go from just being a planet floating in space until you could actually see the buildings and the people on the surface. And it would get so close that you were actually, the tops of the heads of people on Earth would be impacting with the tops of the heads of the people on the other planet. Cars would be falling. It would be incredible. And the two planets would actually squash and crush together.
So yeah, they would be going slow. They wouldn't be hurtling though.
No.
It would just be the unstoppable force of
inexorable approach of another whole civilized planet.
Forward
Wouldn't that
momentum.
be incredible? And as they got very close, gravity would all screw up and things would be flying around. It would be incredible. It'd be like one of those amazing religious Armageddon pictures in the National Gallery.
That's a
It'd be
good idea,
extraordinary.
man. You should do that.
But can you beat that for a special effects shot that if it appeared in a trailer would have everybody shelling out their £6? Text us 83XFM, email us adamandjoe@xfm.co.uk, or if you've got a really killer idea, call us 0871 222 1049. What's at stake is a Nintendo DS, the brand new Game Boy from Nintendo, loads of PS2 games, Halo 2. It's a great prize.
What about this? A boy is on his skateboard and he's listening to Green Day on his headphones, maybe on his iPod, and his headphones blow up.
And what happens? His ears get burned.
Oh, I haven't thought that far.
That's a good opening shot. Keep thinking.
Okay, and he hits a pothole and the pothole blows up.
If you can beat that, It's going to be tricky to beat
And
that.
his wheels blow up.
That's really good. Text 83XFM.
And he's wearing shorts, his shorts blow up.
It's not good, Adam. It's not good.
But...
Keep thinking, play a record,
his
keep thinking.
hair blows up.
Oh, that's quite good.
And his ears blow up. This is the Kingsbury Manx.